Okay, so this is a tutorial on how to merge objects in Cura. So let's first get a project here. Thingiverse. There we go. Down we go. What do I need? My. I wish I'd set this up a little beforehand, and this was sort of off the cuff. So sorry about trying to help, trying to do this. So I need. Here we go. Ender 5 conversion. Now, I'm going to be taking this with case top. Okay, that's one I've already designed. So I'm going to take this one here, and there we go. So you see that's the case top. Now the fan runs through here, but I have two printers sitting next to each other, so I don't want the stuff blowing out here directly onto the table of the next one, causing a breeze. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip that over. Now understand, I've only been printing a really, really short time. So this is stuff that I've learned how to do just out of a need. I am learning to design stuff in Fusion 360, but at the same time, why should I have to? I don't want to have to rebuild things from scratch. So there we go. Now I've sunk it into there, and everyone's going like, "Why did you just sink that into the table?" So what I'm doing now is I've added this one in from another project that's already made. Uh, so there we go. Now I've cut this one. I don't want this one cut, unfortunately. So that one's from the other one. I've closed that one, so now I've got to go find, unfortunately, URY1. Sorry, guys. I know this is all. And of course, I don't have my glasses on, which is, of course, making this really, really easy.
Mom's going upstairs, Dad.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, and of course my daughter's here, informing me that of everything that mommy does. So, um, so I'm going to pause this and I'm going to go try and find what I need and come back. Okay, here we go. I found what I was looking for. It's right in front of me. Again, overtired, don't have my glasses on. So I believe this is the one that I want. Yeah, it's got this piece sticking out, so I should slice that off. But I'm going to see, to give you, I'm just going to be doing this to give you an idea, but normally I would go into Prusa. Actually, I will, and I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to do that and come right back. So 1 second. Okay, so now we're back in Prusa. So here we go, import. So now, of course, I haven't prepped this ahead of time, so I'll have to find that again. There we go, files. Okay, so there we go, load that. So you see, again, this is a problem here. So one of the things I don't like about Prusa is about how it's works when it comes to this. So we're going to need this portion for the fan, it turns out. It's okay, so we got a problem. So how do we fix this? We want to make these edges taller. So how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to cut and paste. So what we're going to do is cut. See, there we go. That's about right there. So I need that about that amount there. So because we're doing just rough, and I'm just in a hurry here because I've got other things to do. So we're going to cut that and keep the upper part. There we go. Form the cut. Okay. So now we're going to be rotating this. There we go. And now here we go. So now we've got that there. So now we're going to cut again. And we're going to go way up to the top. Zoom that sucker in. And now we're going to go, so right up to there, right there. So now we're going to keep the lower part, get rid of that, form the cut. There we go. So now we've got that. So we're going to, now we're going to reopen our other, reopen the file, import again, import, and now we're going to do that. So now we have this. Now we're going to rotate that around. Rotate that around. There we go. Now, again, I don't know how well this works in Prusa because I've only done this. Ah, you see, this is the problem right there. So we're going to get rid of that. Delete that. Now we're going to save this. Export as STL. We're going to be put as chopped Thinker driver cooling duct. So there we go. So that way we know what it is. So now we're going to pause and we'll go magically back over to Cura. Okay, so now we're magically back at Cura. So now we're going to be Thinker driver cooler duct. There we go. We're going to have to get rid of this, unfortunately, for now. We'll pull that back in afterwards. So we'll rotate, we'll get this taken care of. And rotate that around like that. Excellent. Now, we're going to open up chopped. There we go. Swing this around. Again, I'm flying this around like no tomorrow. And that's partially because I have no clue what I'm doing with it, but practice makes perfect. So now we want to drop this down into the ground. And this is what I like about Cura, is it stays. Whereas I don't know how to make that do what I want when I go into, see, now we go like that. That drops into there, just like so. So now we're going to just take that, and we're going to, I can just grab that and slide that over into place. Now, you notice how we're just going to do quick and dirty here. We want to line that up as best we can. So that goes over there. So I actually am going to need this part for a project. So there we go. So there. Just carefully. There we go. There's that. So, and then we're going to want to bring this down a bit, which is good because I want to join up that end over there. See over there. Now, I wish I'd just chopped it a little bit longer, but we're going to just tilt. Oh, we don't want snap rotation on. I'll turn that off. Oops. There we go. And that sort of stays in line, lines up nicely there. Now, it's not exactly level. No. That might give me some problems. It might not. So let's try and angle this up just a little bit right there. Up. Yeah. There we go. No. Well, pretty good there. Now again, that's a little short. If you want, you can actually go and chop off a piece and fill that in. From what I'm doing here, it's not going to be end of the world. See, what I might have done is chopped off a bit over here and just split that in half and then made two separate pieces, so that way I could just add on or extend those pieces as needed. But for what I'm doing, this is just a demonstration. So now we've done that. We've got that below. and we've got this above, and so we're going like, well, how do we make this? See, and the other thing is I'd probably fill that in using chunks or whatever, but again, we're just doing this as a quick and dirty to show how this works. And again, I'm just, yeah, quick and dirty. Sorry, I talked too much. And this is my first how-to video. So now you want to export. There we go. Change that over to, and I'm using binary. I understand binary holds more code. So again, you got to change the name because I'm still in some of my old things here. So you don't want to rename it something that you're actually using. So I'm going to go with, where's that? The case there. And I've actually got the chopped part there. So I'm just going to rename it that. Yes, overwrite. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to start a new file. So yeah, new project. Yes, we're going to lose that. Not to worry because we have it saved. So now you take that and okay, now I need to open up my original. Well, I can actually, while I'm here, I can import that. So open file. Oops. So bring that in. So see, now we have that. There we go. Nice and in place. We could have slid it down probably a little further, but again, this was just we wanted to make this up. Now that's pretty tight there, so I don't know if, and again, I could have taken some extra time to make sure that was a little more in line with each other, but again, I'm just trying to show you how to do this. And so now we're also going to, because this is just the first part of what we're making. So then we take, now I have to find the Ender 5, because I'm actually going to be, I'll be doing a better part than this, but let's see. So Ender 5 case top, there we go. No, I don't have COVID. I just, smoke some weed now and again. Just kidding. But I am in Canada, it's legal, so even if I did, it's not the end of the world. And flip that over. Oops. There you go. Come on. Come around. Boom. Oh, here. What we can do with it. And this is one of the things I like about Cora. There we go. Now it's flat. Oops. I'm running around. So now we're going to drop this down just into the surface. And we're going to send that over there. So and then this one, we're going to flip over. There we go. Oops, and it's not level, but that's okay. We're going to just snap it. And again, this is one of the things I enjoy about Cura, is you can just snap it flat. Oops, it's moved over. So we'll see. Now we've got this there. Now I want to spin this around. Okay. Spin, spin, spin. Done. Now we're going to move that. Here we go. And now people are going to be wondering, what the heck am I doing? And what exactly is this for? So, well, see, I have two printers. No, I'm talking to the TV. I'm talking to my camera because I'm showing people how to make something. So this, again, I would want to fill this in with pieces if I could, so that my fan is blowing that way. And again, the reason I'm wanting to blow this is I have two printers close to each other, and I don't want this blowing straight across the bed of the other one. So I want to actually have this blowing, this blows up, and then have another fan there blowing the air outwards. Yes, some's going to blow back down in. Yes, I'm aware of that. But this has also got a duct right there, and it's forcing air along here. So as long as my fan on top is a little weaker than the one up here when it butts up, the case has also got a lot of holes in it. Got a fan here, all blowing around, so I just want to try and get the air flowing downwards and then out this way. Now people say, why don't I blow it upwards? Because this fan here is on the inside of the box blowing that way. So if I flip this around and blow that way, I just blow all the hot air right back into your what you're trying to cool. So that's no good. So now you want to make sure this is set into there. So that there is going to be set pretty good. Now I'm hoping that it's not gonna see. Okay, now it's sitting just right on top, just. So I'm going to drop it down just a hair. There we go, because we want it just to be attached. So now that's into there. See, it lines up fairly nicely, and done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to save this or export that as file. We're going to call this my ERY1 Thinker Active driver cooling duct. Okay, and that's because I've got two ERY1. Oops. And there we go. And save. Done. And now we're gonna. No, it's not. Don't worry. Now we're gonna go down here. Oops. Did we save it into there? Nope. And let's find out where we saved it. And oh, here we go. Okay, we saved it back into the there we go. Files, chopped thinker. Oops, that's not the part. Never mind. There we go. Done. See? There we go. Now that's all part of each other. They're connected, all in one. Now I can print it. So what I'll do is because I'm actually going to make this, I should finish it up nicer because I can see a gap right there. But basically this gives you the idea of what I'm doing. And you can do this sort of thing with a lot of other stuff too. Sky's the limit. Chop up stuff from Thingiverse and just cut and paste, literally. So if you see parts, chop it up. Remember to rename it so you don't have to download the original. Okay, hope this helps you guys. Again, first one. Sorry, this is just with my phone and messy, unprepared. Okay, I'll hope this helps you. Bye.